All right, here we go. Here is your situation now. The Queen of Swords. So now this can represent an air sign coming through. Now, when I see the Queen of Swords, immediately I think of somebody who's been through some pain. It's like they're still open, but they will kick your ass if you piss them off. So, this could definitely suggest you, especially coming out of your monthly reading where, you're still open to the idea of love, but you're going to beat some ass if you have to, which definitely makes sense with your reading, your monthly reading. Now, this could also, again, suggest somebody else that's coming through. Now, the other person's feelings, very nice, very, very nice. Seeing the Nine of Pentacles, I automatically think of security, but enjoying the things that you have in your life. And in regards to love, that is perfect. It's perfect. I love the Pentacles because, again, there's this feeling of dependability and security when it comes to a relationship. This could be like a really deep bond that you have with this person, but again, security and the aspects of the relationship. And there it is again. There it is again. Now, that really makes me think that the Queen of Swords is your situation right now. That's you. The other person, or the person that you're focused on right now, is like wanting to have a really meaningful relationship with you, a meaningful, deep love. But you are like not taking any more shit. Now, also, I have read with the Seven of Wands before when it comes to love readings that this could suggest, this being somebody that you've had your eye on for a while coming through. But I still feel like this is you, like making sure that the other person knows that this is what I want. This is how I feel. And you standing up for yourself. And the other aspects of the relationship, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups immediately is being emotionally dragged down and needing to walk away from what is not emotionally fulfilling you. And what I feel like is not emotionally fulfilling you here, just looking at these two, is that feeling of constantly needing to be like on guard and like needing to protect yourself because you've been through some pain before. Now, in regards to those of you who are in a relationship, again, it speaks to needing to, you have to walk away from, those hurt feelings, is what I feel like. Because I love the Queen of Swords. I love her. I think she's great. But there's a lot of pain surrounding her. And I feel like it's time for you not necessarily to walk away from a relationship here, but for you to walk away from, those emotional feelings that are dragging you down, that are making you feel like you need to constantly stand your ground. Because with what the other person is coming in with, is suggesting that they want a really deep, meaningful love with you. But there are painful issues that, I feel like you're still dealing with. Yeah, there's some conflict going on. So what will test the relationship? The Page of Swords can suggest mild conflict in a relationship. Mild conflict. And I feel like it has to do with you and the pain that you've been through. Honestly. Because where the other person is at right now is in a really good spot. It's just that you have some difficult issues. The Page of Swords, again, the messenger of conflict. Now, when you're looking at it on the positive side, this is you being brave and active and really going after what you want rather than, being focused on the pain, which I feel is what you need to walk away from. Not a relationship. That doesn't, if that were the case, then the Nine of Pentacles wouldn't be sitting there. Now, if you're in a relationship right now, you need to really look at what emotions are dragging you down and why you still feel like you need to be on guard. Man, oh man, Pisces, no, the outcome, the Nine of Wands, again, it all It all goes back to your monthly reading. There is a feeling here of you guys like really dealing with some painful issues, and you're so on guard. You are so on guard. Man, oh man. It's almost like I feel like, you need some time for yourself right now to heal some pain. It's like the other person is in a really good spot and they can definitely help you. But, maybe you really need to take some time for yourself right now to really look at the pain that you're dealing with. Because I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, regardless, that other person's going to be there. They're still going to be there for you. They're still going to be there. They're still going to want to have this meaningful, deep love with you. It's just that you, right now, have some stuff going on that needs to be dealt with. But you definitely need to speak up about what is emotionally affecting you right now so that you can avoid situations where conflict may arise. Man, oh man, Pisces. All right, we're going to look at Whispers of Love to get some clarification on this. But yeah, I definitely feel like, it's possible that you're dealing with an air sign that's been through some issues, but you certainly have been through some issues too. That's why I'm leaning more toward the Queen of Swords is you. You're strong and you're independent for sure. And you're not taking any more shit and you're standing your ground. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Oh, yes. Yes, if you step away from, the pain that you've dealt with, which is where the Eight of Cups comes in, and you choose love, that person is going to support that. With that Nine of Pentacles sitting there, yep. That's again, security in a relationship. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Yeah, with that Nine of Pentacles, I really feel like this person loves you. They do, even through the pain that you're dealing with. But you need to speak truthfully about your pain and what difficult emotions you may be dealing with to avoid conflict. And with the Nine of Wands, man, again, it's like you're going to have to not only give yourself some space, but you're going to have to give your loved one some space too, just so that, they're not dealing with the emotional backlash from the issues that you may be dealing with. Because again, pain. The Queen of Swords, experiencing life, having painful experience. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Well, there you go, Pisces. Slow down. Give each other a break. And it's not so much that you need to break up, but it's like you more than anything are going to need some space to deal with. It blows me away because these cards go back to, your monthly reading. There is definitely some issues that need to be dealt with, but definitely, you have a choice here. You can choose love. You can choose to treasure your loved ones, but you've got to speak up. You've got to speak up about the pain that you're dealing with, because if you keep it suppressed and continue to stay on guard, it can cause conflict. Be truthful about the things that are emotionally weighing you down. If it has to deal with pain, then the important thing here is to know that that other person is still wanting that deep, meaningful love with you. Okay, Pisces, so I really feel like the Queen of Swords is what's representing you right now because, again, with the 7 and the 9 showing up, this goes back to your monthly reading. You guys it's like there's going to be some pain that's going to be resurfacing that you may need to deal with. Now, for those of you who are single, I really feel like the important thing here is that single or in a relationship, either way, this person is wanting a deep, meaningful relationship with you. And I feel like, again, with the Pentacles, there's security there that no matter what you're going through, they're still going to be there for you. I just feel like what needs to happen here is that you need to give yourself some space to deal with the pain and the emotional issues that have got you on guard, but you need to speak up about it. You have to say something to avoid conflict. It's like you need to be open and honest with, the person that you have in your life. Now, for those of you who are single and you're dealing with some pain, I feel like what you're doing is like, I don't feel like you don't want to have this relationship or you don't want to have this love. It's like you're just on guard. But that other person, though, with the Nine of Pentacles, regardless, it's like they're still going to be there. It's just that there are things that you need to deal with as far as the painful things that you have experienced. Now, again, with the Seven of Wands, you need to speak up about it. Now, when it comes to what you pulled in Whispers of Love, treasure your loved ones and choose love. You always have a choice here. You always have a choice to choose love, right? Which I feel like is coming through to you because this might help you in dealing with the painful issues that you may have had to go through. You're definitely strong and independent. With the Queen of Swords coming through, hell yeah. And then you're not taking any more shit. And you're still on guard. But, maybe it's time to start shifting that thinking, and I feel like that's where the Eight of Cups is coming in. It's like you needing to walk away from those painful issues so that you can choose love. And definitely treasure your loved ones because, again, with the Nine of Pentacles, that person's going to be there. And then when it comes to slow down, this speaks to kind of like slowing down as far as like your thought process is going when it comes to new love coming in or dealing with painful issues, for yourself. I don't think that it has to do with the relationship. I just feel like things start to come up for you, but regardless, that other person is going to be there for you, but you need to, speak up about it, let things unfold the way that they need to. But again, I feel like this is the most important part here is that you really need to speak about it in a way that your partner understands so that they can continue to be there to support you and bring that security in your life and you can avoid conflict.